सबसे सेफेस्ट लाइन रहती है, ये मैं मानता हूँ, बाकी तुम्हारी इच्छा। मम्मी पापा बहुत यूज करते हैं अपने घर में, हाँ ना। तो एक बार जोरदार तालियों से स्वागत कीजिए स्नेहा चांडक का। तालियां बजते हैं जब तक आर्टिस्ट मंच पे नहीं आता। देखिए, आर्टिस्ट जब तक मंच पे नहीं आता तालियां बजती रहें, जब तक गाता नहीं तब तक ठीक, हाँ ना। तो मोहब्बत बरकरार रखिएगा।
लाइट सही है? माइक से ज्यादा लाइट सही है क्या? थोड़ा और। हेलो एवरीवन। देखो मैं ना टीचर हूँ, जब तक एनर्जी नहीं आती मैं आगे नहीं बढ़ती। हेलो एवरीवन, आई एम स्नेहा एंड आई डू मल्टीपल थिंग्स, बट वो सब के बारे में आज नहीं बात करेंगे। आज मैं एक ब्लॉगर हूँ जो 10 साल से लिख रही हूँ, बट परफॉर्म सेकेंड टाइम कर रही हूँ दिस ईयर थैंक्स टू केजर एंड द राइटर्स क्लब। मैं ओवरथिंकर भी हूँ, आई थिंक इसीलिए लिखती हूँ। कितने लोग यहाँ पर ओवरथिंकिंग करते हैं? प्लीज रेज योर हैंड्स। ओके, कनेक्ट करना, क्योंकि मैं शुरू कुछ करूंगी, हो कुछ और गया तो मुझे मत रोकना, मैं फिर से आऊंगी जहां से शुरू कर रही हूँ, ठीक है? देखते हैं। सो एवरीवन, ऑलराइट, मूवीज के कितने फैंस हैं यहाँ पर? A lot of movie references in this one, but more than that, if you take this with you, whatever I speak, and you do something out of it, वो मेरे लिए ज्यादा वैल्यूएबल रहेगा ये तालियों से। ओके, growing up in the 90s was magical in terms of watching movies. My parents are movie fans, okay? They watch movies every day. तो मेरा ये benefit रहा that not a single movie in the 90s I missed. Even the Dash #1, all the Govinda movies I saw in the theater. Coolie #1, Hero #1, name it, I've seen it in the theater. Really lucky that way. उसी दौरान आई थी मिस्टर देओल की देशभक्ति मूवीज। My favorite being Border, second favorite being Indian, and third माँ तुझे सलाम, not a favorite but I've seen multiple times. Every Deol movie had one thing in common, देशभक्ति. So the movies had a huge impact on me. I remember very clearly, I was very young. The news was filled of Kargil war updates, and while traveling back home in a sharing auto rickshaw, I remember I was petrified till I reached the destination. I was really shivering. Any guesses why? The auto driver was a Muslim man who kept a long beard. Fine, now you must connect the Deol movies to this man's appearance. Of course, I was small, I was young, I thought that he might be a terrorist too. So this was the impact movies had on me. When I grew up, my principles started taking shape. However, when I noticed there were many people around me who were just aging, their maturity was not. What I thought back then as a little child that this man who's a Muslim might be a terrorist, many people as adults feel the same till now. Funny, right? But you know what's not funny? People thinking that the Muslims of my nation, India, share the same religion as that of the terrorists. Not at all funny. So I'm no big B and this is not a set of Kaun Banega Crorepati, yet I ask you a 7 crore का question, audience देवी और सज्जनों, ध्यान दीजिए इस क्वेश्चन पर। killed whom in Pahalgam? I repeat, who killed whom in Pahalgam? और आपके ऑप्शंस हैं ये. ऑप्शन ए, Pakistanis killed Hindustanis. Option B, Muslims killed Hindus. Option C, terrorists killed tourists. And option D, terrorists killed humans. सोचना आंसर क्या है, बस सोचिए, मुझे पता है मेरा आंसर क्या है. The way we see the world shapes up our answer from A, B, C or D. Okay, this Hindu-Muslim religion card acts like Eno in the divide, in the nation's divide. Eno, yes, you heard that right. काम शुरू सिर्फ 6 सेकंड में. You just wait to put a thread on Reddit for any anti-Muslim or anti-Hindu message, and it will be easier to spread hatred than dancing on a trending reel. So tell me one thing, the people who post these things, they don't even know that they are getting used. First, this Hindu-Muslim card was used during partition. And now it plays its charm yet again and charms the pro-religious fools. Please excuse me.
Can I have water?
Yeah. It charms the pro-religious fools who don't even know what they're getting spiraled into, to be honest. So these people need to hesitate before posting any extra violent, extra insensitive message in the name of worshipping their own religion. Well, I say they should not just hesitate, they should also reflect of the impact that they create on the entire world, adding to the extra hatred that we never needed. Now, thinking about Hindus and Muslims, it brings to my notice that how would the Muslims in your friends list on Facebook, social media, Twitter, Instagram feel when they see such insensitive content, if you put any? Just think, how would they feel? Oh wait, do you even have Muslim friends if you do that? Because if you did, the mindset would be not this limited. So, I feel that if you still have Muslim friends and are posting this kind of content on social media in any which way, WhatsApp also, क्या कर रहे हो? Think. I'm not asking you to change, I'm asking you to reflect. And now, I want to talk about how blessed I am, because I've been blessed with really good friends since childhood. So my school group we are really, tight. We are really thick as thieves. Abhi bhi, the bond is so tight, like my best friend since childhood, she's sitting there, Tanvi, right there. Junior KG se saath mein hum log. And the entire group had people of multiple religions. So I've been blessed with having 2 friends from childhood. Their surnames are Khan and Jamnagarwala. Their families never treated me differently. My family never treated them differently. So पता ही नहीं था ये divide क्या है. When I grew up and I saw that people are posting things like suddenly मेरे साथ रहने वाले लोग suddenly they are like, I don't know, radicalized? Should I use that word? In whichever way. And they start posting, life is too short to not to be anti-religious. Fine, be religious. But when you post that shit, do you really believe in what you're saying? When that happens, I remember I had a kindergarten friend, like my best friend back then in kindergarten. Her surname is Zaidi. We were not in touch since decades. And once I posted during the Pahalgam, tragedy, I had posted a story saying, which I clearly remember. It said, "Remember, it is never about Hindu versus Muslim. It is about terrorism versus humanity." The first person to like was my childhood friend, Miss Zedi. Like I said, we were not in touch, but her like, it spoke a lot to me without even saying a single word. I could feel the pain that her entire community must be feeling because they are hate shamed in the entire world as they share the same religion with the terrorists. But I feel if these murderers, I repeat, if these murderers were following any religion, would they be asking for the tourists' religion before killing them, before shooting them? And if they did, are they any pro-Islam followers? So I kind of rest my case in this particular, file. But the point I want to highlight over here is terrorism का कोई मजहब नहीं होता है. And if there are people who want our nation to be entirely saffron, I suggest, जैसे केतन का है, बोलना मेरा काम है, आपको सही लगा तो आप मानिए, ठीक है? मेरा ऐसा बोलना है, if you want a nation which is 100% saffron or 100% Hindu based, go find another land in the world is huge, make another India. Because this India belongs to everyone, this India is a secular state and this India will continue to be a secular state irrespective of how many Allahabads get renamed to Prayagraj. So I want to ask, so ये तो बहुत ही देश का मसला, दुनिया का मसला हो गया. कहा मैंने बोला था ओवरथिंक करती हूँ, बहुत बाहर चले गए, थोड़ा सा अंदर ऑर्बिट में आता है. लेट मी टॉक अबाउट द हाउसहोल्ड, माय हाउसहोल्ड. So a distant relative's 7-year-old child came to my house 4 years back. So Amratikars, if you remember, there was a communal riot in the November of 2021 where Hindu-Muslim riots were going on. 3 दिन की छुट्टी थी, if you remember. And during that time, the entire news was flashing about this incident that was happening in Amravati. And he came to me and he said, अपन लोग ही अच्छे होते हैं, वो लोग बेकार होते हैं, वो लोग बदमाश होते हैं. Forget the long conversation that I had कि अपन कौन, वो कौन, बदमाश कौन. I just asked, who told you this? And he said everyone in the house were talking about it, and that's how I made my narrative. Simple, right? How we think, talk, and do things, the future generation observes. So if you want that they shouldn't observe the hatred and absorb it in a way that becomes irreversible for us to do it, then please proofread even your thoughts. Now I'm not saying to think, proofread. 2 बार सोचो बोलने के पहले, टाइप करने के पहले, पोस्ट करने के पहले, just proofread. And कहाँ आ गई ना मैं बोलते बोलते. So क्या शुरू क्या किया था, movies? Oh God, yeah. So movies के बारे में बात हो रही थी. So there are अभी के टाइम में ना कुछ movies हैं which I really love. It includes बजरंगी भाईजान, ठीक है, because I'll be biased. I'm a Salman fan. I think आधे लोग सुनना बंद तो नहीं कर देंगे ऐसा मैंने बोला तो. So बजरंगी भाईजान, New York. Then there is एक था टाइगर. ये मूवीज में एक चीज कॉमन है, that they are trying to show how India, Pakistan और Hindu Muslims और community based violence नहीं दिखाया. They are trying to show community-based peace also. And what a coincidence, all these movies are made by a filmmaker whose last name is Khan. Okay, Mr. Khan has made all the 3 movies, and I'm in absolute awe कि कैसे मेरा बचपन का narrative change होकर अब इस तरह से shape हुआ है that I don't think I need to shout out loud that I'm a patriot. The way I understand things, I want to teach the young children is exactly this, that who killed whom in Pahalgam should be your thought, not what I preach you to do. So here, everyone, needless to say, Jai Hind, yeah, and that's how I rest my case. Thank you.
एक बार जोरदार तालियां मुझे स्नेहा। 4 लाइनें कभी कही थी कि मुझे ऐसा, मैं भी सोचता था कभी इस बारे में, मेरी हिम्मत नहीं होती बोलना स्टेज पे आके ये सब चीज, है ना। तो कुडोज टू हर इफ शी इज टॉकिंग। जैसे मैंने कहा था शुगर को क्लीन करती है, वैसा ही आपका अप्रोच था। थैंक यू सो मच स्नेहा। अब इसके बाद साहब पढ़ते